gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Strawhat Sitdown crew in the building. We Corona to these other podcasts. We gon' put these people in their feelings when they hear this and they know that they can't top this. We spit facts and we poppin' every time an episode is dropping. We see D3 in the corner, Mister, that's a real G with the green screen in the background. Got him looking like he in a real scene. We got Big Mod in the cut. Always ready with rebuttals, but he bring the knowledge when we in the huddle, so you know the crew is never gonna fumble. And it's YHuss, last but not least. If you ask me, then Cali, mad the captain, make him rally around me. Every Sunday we gon' run deep, and we can't stop until we find out about that one piece. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cali Mac on the track. Never whack, bring it back, and we are back. Strawhat Sitdown, episode 32. Out. We are here with the track crew as usual. We got that boy Mr. G in the building. What's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Yo. Got that boy Strawhat Ma in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Yo, we got that boy Ooh.
Oh, what changed?
Ooh, that's crazy.
What changed?
Yo, we got that boy YHuss in the building. What's going on, bro? You're not
sir.
last today. That's crazy. You're not last today. It's been a minute.
It has been, yo.
All right, so last but not least, we got D3 today. What's going on, brother?
What's good, Joe? What's good, Joe? We out here just chilling. We're gonna talk about some One Piece.
Yes,
We out here. Break week this week, so instead of doing our normal shebang, we decided to get together and talk about what a One Piece fighter would possibly look like. You know what I mean? We're gonna go over as much specifics as we possibly can. For anybody in chat got any ideas or things we can talk about, please feel free to throw them at us. You know what I mean? So we can try and get as detailed as possible. Definitely. And see what we can do, right? We don't really got too much as far as document stuff on the screen today. We're just gonna be talking about it for the most part. So yeah, just like that. Let's start with a name. What are we calling our One Piece fighter? I'm not calling this shit One Piece fighters, bro.
No.
That shit is not even called One Piece fighters, bro.
No, thank you. I agree.
It's gotta have some fire shit, bro. Like One Piece battle scrap ultimate.
Battle scrap.
It's gotta have some fire.
Battle Royale. We're not doing Battle Royale.
Nah, it can't be Battle Royale, bro. Niggas gonna think it's Fortnite, bro. I don't got
They just put Goku in that shit, man.
Bro.
If they put Luffy in Fortnite, I'm playing Fortnite again, bro.
On God, I'm downloading Frame 1, bro.
One Piece Battle of the Best. That's it.
Oh, that's right.
Bro,
Or like War of the Best, like Marine Force. That's another name.
War of the Best. I like that. We'll call
So
it
I feel like that's
One Piece
good.
War of the Best. WOTB. Let's get it.
Oh, fire.
I like it.
All right. So
I feel like
go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like it should have the same kind of style as fighters, where it has like ABC. Like I feel like it would be a I feel like it would be like a 4-button fighter.
Oh, okay. So like light, medium, heavy, special.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm down with that. Now,
But we kind of already have decided then that it's gonna be a 2D fighter. Like it's not no question.
Oh yeah, 100% is 2D.
Yeah.
We're not talking about arena fight. Well, I mean,
I wouldn't even say like Tekken or Virtual Fighter.
Right. Because I said it and I realized like it could be a 3D without being an arena fighter.
Yeah, but I feel like those are like notoriously slow. I don't think that's what would fit One Piece.
No, well,
I
feel like
not slow for but like you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Go ahead, D3.
I was gonna say like I feel like it would be a team game too, because like One Piece is based around fighting with your niggas. Like you kind of don't make any sense to be boxing 1-on-1.
I think that's cap OD. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I was gonna say I talked to my dogs about this exact thing. This is one thing I wanted to get straight. I feel like when I think of the scraps in One Piece, to me the ones that like Zoro versus Mr. One, Luffy versus Lucci, Luffy versus like Kaido in Gear 4, like that whole thing is like they need me to slap you right now, so I'm gonna slap you. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
feel like that one-on-one shit. I fuck with that so much. I thought it would be one-on-one.
I
guess-
also, I also
guess
feel
the-
like I'm sorry. Let me just.
No, you go. You
I
go.
also feel like, as far as 3v3 versus 1v1, depending on how they model the game, I feel like it's gonna be homogenous if it leans towards the 3v3 style. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the difference between a 3v3 like fighters and a 3v3 like Marvel is huge, and I feel like since it's an anime game, it would lean a lot more towards the fighter side, and I feel like there would be a lot more room for creativity and versatility if they made it a 1v1 fighter as opposed to a 3v3 or One Piece. So yeah.
I was saying so I personally would go off of like what's been in the past. So if we look at past One Piece fighting games, like the arena styles and other stuff, they always have been team based. Even but even like what was it, Grand Adventure and Grand Battle, so those were 1v1, but you had assist only characters, or you would pick like an assist base.
Yep.
So at the
I would
very
be fine
least,
with
it's
that,
never
actually. I would
I would
actually
be-
be
I
fine
would
with
be okay with that.
1v1 with only characters you
Two
can only use
assists.
for assists.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
are, there any
like-
are there any actual like fighting games like that?
Yeah, there's a good amount. Like I think Dengeki
Yeah.
Bunko is one. That is the most pure one
I
I understand.
know. The My Hero fighting game, like the arena fighter, is like that. You pick
Yes,
one character,
yes,
get
it
two
is.
assists. That
So,
shit's really
so
good.
there aren't any 2D fighters.
No, I think the one I just said is like Dengeki Bunko. It's like a low key one. It's like,
Bunko. Yeah, I've never
like
heard
some
of that
anime
game in
ass
my
one.
life.
I don't blame you, bro. It's like some anime ass one, but it's like one of those like Discord ass games. But I
see
think they have like assist specific characters. But yeah, it's not a lot of the mainstream ones be doing that, right?
Yeah, and then on top of that, just thinking about it, I mean, I know 1v1 is like a very prominent thing in the One Piece universe, but you kind of can say like so is like Dragon Ball fights, like 1v1s and stuff, that they decide, do 3v3 on that. And usually, generally speaking, if we're talking about like games like Jump Force or they usually a lot of games nowadays is like the 3v3 aspect, Naruto stuff, like it's a lot of it.
It's so hard to just pick one character you like, It's so hard to look at one character in One Piece and it's like I want to play him over everybody else. That's why I feel like in a world as expansive and like has been going for so long as One Piece, I feel like it being a 3v3 or at the very least 2v2, excuse me, will be better because you have more options to like do things. So I wouldn't want to just play one character all the time, like and practice that character all the time. I would want to like build something around them,
You know what idea I had? I had an idea that if there was a One Piece fighting game, it would be 2v2 and then one assist only character. That was like my thing. But I could see that. Either way, 1v1 with assists, I think there should at least be, like, we can all agree that there should be at least assists, like, even if it's a 1v1, right?
Yeah, I could fuck with
Like,
that.
I feel like that could lead to a lot of cool shit. And it would lead to a lot more mix-up. I'm always here for a mix-up.
Yup.
Yeah, same.
And it'll definitely lead to a lot more of that. So I'm here for that. So 1v1 with two characters you can pick as assists or one?
I think two would be a lot more fun.
Two, because, that's like, it keeps the spirit of the Monster Trio stuff.
That's
I
facts.
think that's like, I think that's why, in fact, most One Piece fighting games, they do the team-based thing, because the whole monster trio or dynamic duo stuff, and the fact you're in a pirate crew, so you're a squad leader or team leader, whatever.
We know Oda's a big fan of threes, right? Like Luffy, Ace-Sabo, Luffy Kid Law, Luffy's
Right.
Sanji. Like he's a big rule of three, as these YouTubers always
Okay,
say.
so then if that's the case, it would be a 6-button fighter then. Light, medium, heavy, special, assist 1, assist 2.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
But like people call Dragon Ball 4 button, just so you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. See, I'm not hip. I'm a noob.
That's all real.
Typically, I mean,
The
it's like
thing-
I was just gonna say it's the same thing with Marvel. It's considered like, well, at least Marvel 3. I think Marvel 2 though is considered 6.
Two.
So people don't consider the assist a button necessarily.
No.
Okay.
No,
Just
it's,
a bit.
it's more considered a system mechanic along the lines of like grab or like block buttons.
Okay.
So I do have one thing I want to like big thing that I've been thinking about
Okay.
in that game. How would like Haki and like logias and stuff work? Would it be similar to, because in Burning Blood, the mechanics for that are like, if you have a logia, you have a logia meter. But every time you have an attack go through you, it depletes some of that logia meter, and it takes a long time. It takes longer for it to recharge the more logia you use.
I think.
Well, technically, wasn't it in Burning Blood, wasn't it intrinsically linked to your energy meter? If you were a logia, like if you chose to be tangible and people were punching through you, your energy meter would drop like until it hit 0, and then you couldn't be tangible anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Like,
you could do that.
In a competitive sense, how would that work? 'Cause,
I
like, if people
honestly
had
think-
logias,
I honestly think that you just forego all power scaling in One Piece. Everybody can hit everybody.
honestly,
I'm
I
with
think
that.
that would be the best way to go.
Yeah,
'cause I
because
don't-
it would definitely be way too hard to try and figure out how logias. Can you hit logias? People without Haki can hit Haki. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's way too many logistics, and I feel like
I was
if,
even more so thinking about like somebody uses Logia mid combo and it like drops and it just turns to a scramble. Like I feel like that would just be awful.
yeah, that'd be
I-
corny.
well-
I feel like there'd be a way. I feel like we can make it so that they may be able to have special properties or abilities or something, but it shouldn't affect the way other characters interact with them. Like every character should be able to hit every character.
Yeah, I mean, you can still do it though. Like what I thought about is you can just simply make it where, okay, normally they can get hit, but they have certain moves that make them intangible. Just certain moves, not like their whole embodiment is intangible, because that would be kind of busted. But
It would
Like,
need a
just
drawback if that was the case.
yeah, you can still add drawbacks to that. Like maybe treat it similarly to like, because you know how some what's like some armor moves, they kind of slow down or whatever if you're hitting them while they're armored, right?
Yeah,
Or,
like 16-5H or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could treat it like an armored move, necessarily, more or,
Or
less.
even what came to my mind was like UI's 236, like the move where he like zooms past you and shit.
Mhm.
Like there's a lot of that move where he's invincible, right? That could be the kind of invincibility where like you could just that's a
Okay.
boom. That part of it is is the
Okay.
fire going through you or whatever.
So
Yeah,
I
and you-
think it
and
would.
you
I
just-
would- go ahead.
you can get mad creative with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just give that to literally every single, like one unique universal Logia mechanic where they can do that to us for like one certain move, but then like make it where every other character has like a specific thing that they can specialize in and stuff like that, you
That'd be
know?
really cool.
Yeah, like it might be like
Or-
even like an invincible backdash or some shit like that.
Or
Right.
even at the very least, you could have them have like a reflect or something, but it's more like a UI Goku's 6H. But instead of him
Right.
teleporting behind the opponent, he just kind of sits there and takes it.
Or like heck, you can make it even like a intangible kind of counter thing where if they like do it, they become intangible on their own. But if it's whiffed, it's a lot of recovery, and then you can hit them. But if they if they do it correctly, you know, you'll go through them, and then they're in a counter hit state, and then you can just, you know, follow up or whatever.
But at the very least, regardless of it, if we use it as a mechanic like that, it would have to lose the grabs like outright. Like it would have to, you'd have to have some RPS with it.
Yeah, it
That's
can't just
fine
be
with me.
completely involved.
There's gotta
It
be
would-
some way to like.
It would,
tone
yeah,
down.
so it would have to be recovery. It would have to have a lot of recovery if you don't interact with it, and then it would probably like lose the grabs. That would make the most
Yeah.
sense.
Because that way you could actually set up an RPS around it.
Yeah, so
I like
maybe
that, though. I
okay,
like that.
so then every Logia character has like a
Logia
counter,
counter,
like
yeah.
a Logia counter. And I would say I would also argue a Logia teleport, because usually Logias they like Ace, he flies. Akainu, he magma, and like they usually traverse a lot, like, you
They
know.
be schmoving.
Yeah, they be schmoving. So
How would hockey work? Like, would that even be in consideration? 'Cause
Again,
feel
I
like,
think
I don't.
Sorry,
really-
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like hockey expands too much
Yeah.
to like actually condense it down to like a fighting game form.
Yeah, I think it's just an aesthetics thing. I think it's just some certain characters that use hockey with their moves. They can have their arms turn black or whatever, but
You,
I don't think
give
it
you
should
like
be
I could give you like a percent, like a 2% you know, increase in damage or some shit.
oh, so you think that they should be able to turn their hockey on and it gives them a
Yeah.
boost?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, I got a
Yeah,
great idea.
so-
I got a great idea. What if people that use hockey for like their normals and stuff add more hit stun to their moves? So like,
Oh,
The
that'd be
same
cool.
way,
Expands
the
their
same
combos
way
and shit.
Logia people would have the dodge, Haki users could use that meter instead to give themselves more hit stun for longer combos.
Yeah, I mean, I
That'd be
think so.
interesting.
What? Yeah, so I said earlier that I made a video talking about Luffy, what would he play like in Dragon Ball Fighters a long time ago, and that was one thing I did. It was that I said Luffy would have like a separate Haki meter, that where if because he doesn't shoot Ki blasts in that game, so and mind you, this was in the context of Dragon Ball Fighters, so obviously that game had Ki blasts and stuff, but if you hold down S, he would gain Haki properties, which would change like the properties of his punches and stuff like that if he got up close to you. Whereas like if he did a certain attack, it might have been negative, but if he uses the S moves, which imbues him with Haki, is like plus or whatever, or it'll add extra hit stun or whatever, like when he attacks you. So yeah, you can do stuff like that. At least for certain characters. But you could also do an aesthetic based thing. Like with observation Haki, for instance, you can make it I said this would be like with UI Goku, where he does 6S, where he just sits there, and then if you try to attack him during that frame, he like dodges or whatever. You could do that with observation Haki.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
My question becomes like, what about people like Nami and Usopp then?
Right, that was what I was gonna bring up, because the thing is, like, you don't want to make it so that these Haki and Logia users are too much different than everybody else, because then it's gonna be really hard to make the characters without any of these mechanics function at the same level. You know what I mean? Or compete.
You could also like at that level, for example, like characters like Usopp and Nami and stuff, you could give them something unique to their character that could function in the sense of like it's the same. It would have a similar utility or like a similar buff, the same way Videl has her dodge instead of a reflect. Like you could do something specific to that character. Like if I don't even know, Nami could have her Mirage, like her Tempo Mirage, which could function similarly to like a Logia dodge, or Usopp could maybe
he has impact dial.
Yeah, like he could use impact out, like holding an attack, and the next attack he hits at you would do more damage or something like that. Like you could still give them like defensive mechanics and stuff.
Yeah, and usually in One Piece video games, and I mean fighting games in general, they usually like make characters like in One Piece Burning Blood, a character is considered like specialized and like
well, we're not comparing the arena fighters to the 2D fighters, right? Like,
no. I'm saying you could take some of those ideas, right, and then use that in a 2D element, but in the sense that so you know how in DNF or like hell in multiverses, characters are labeled like brawler, specialist, all this other stuff. Like you could do the same thing in One Piece, like Haki fighter, Logia, specialist, which is for like Usopp, Nami, and whatever those translate to, whatever button that would be or whatever moveset that would be, it would be very unique to them. And it could be like broken or busted or same normie, whatever you want to do. Because it's the same thing with like Devil Fruits, right? Like, what's the classification? Logia is nature elements and all that. Zoan is animals and stuff. And Paramecia is literally just not the other two. That's so you can do something similar to that with Haki users, Logia users, and specialists, who are just not the other two types or whatever.
So will they all have different like bars and stuff? Like, so we definitely have like we're gonna have like a meter bar, right? Because you need meter for the specials and EX moves, whatever the case may be. So we would have the meter bar, and then like a specialty bar above or underneath that, which would be for a Logia or a Haki, or I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like for it to be less jarring, like the EX bar would be where it normally is, and then like up top near the health bar would be like the special bar.
Like where Risk is in Guilty Gear, for example, right?
Yeah, or like, wait, have y'all ever played Blaze Blue?
Yes.
Yeah, do it like that.
Like a barrier meter?
Like a drive,
or like the specific
drive meter, because that's specialized with pretty much every character in a unique way, right? And then
you would go into drive mode, and then you would have every character has special properties at that point.
Okay, that would actually be really sick.
Yeah, or just like keep it special, because here's the thing, you don't even have to make, because in Blaze Blue, everybody is super different. You don't even have to go that far. You can make all Logias, their drive meters are similar, very similar. Haki users, if you want them to specialize in Haki in some type of way, make their drives meters similar, and then everyone else, that could be the unique thing between.
They have like a Blaze Blue type certain mechanic.
Yeah,
okay, you know what?
exactly. Yeah.
Because they have, even in the show, they have to be tricky anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that
okay,
would keep up with the show, but still add like a lot of diversity.
My only restraint with that is I feel like Haki users would be OP.
But yo, Callie, that's the thing though, is that it's up to the balancing team or whoever's deciding what the moveset for the characters are.
That's probably
right.
Right.
It's like we don't know. Like maybe whoever's these brilliant developers we've hired to work on this can make Nami and Usopp like so unique and cool that like let me pick Usopp over Luffy or Ace. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We got it.
I feel like a character like Usopp would be like OD fun.
No, I mean Usopp. I was telling my I was telling my dogs, cause one of them, I think it was like, well, we have to get into roster, of course, but one of them we were discussing like in a potential, like let's say the Straw Hats, you couldn't pick all of them. I was saying Nami's a must over like the other, like the last 5, and he's like, yo, what would Nami do over Robin? I'm like, no, bro, Robin breaks niggas' necks and makes huge feet to stomp on them. Like Nami has the Mirage, she has the ult to hit niggas with her normals, she has Zeus, she has all this stuff. Like right, like there's so much you could do.
Robin got so much too. She does.
Does she?
She does. Yes,
bro. Hold on. Wait. We're not into roster yet. We're not into roster yet. We'll get there.
Yeah. I'm about to say, like, bro, we can talk about that.
We're supposed to go at it.
And we also gotta figure out who do we want to develop this. I would love to see where everybody feels. I feel like, I mean, most of us will say Arxis, but I want to know if y'all have any different ideas or anything.
Do we even have to box ourselves in? Cause like, I don't really fuck with what Arxis has been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm just a hater. I'm not a big Strive fan. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of Arxis right now.
We could talk about it. But let's finish the system mechanic stuff. Wait, I want to know: does characters have different health?
Yes, 1,000%. Yeah,
different health. So, like different health values.
Why is that? Why is that D3?
Okay. I want you to think about this, right? If I'm Kaido, and I'm beating on a little ass base form chopper, you expect these niggas to have the same health?
Bro, you're acting like fucking Gogeta 4 and Roshi don't have the same health.
Dragon Ball's a bad game.
I will say, I won't go that far, but I will say Dragon Ball is one of the few fighters in recent memory where everybody had universal health values.
Yeah, there should be
their health in Tekken 7.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think Dragon Ball is the only game.
Dragon Ball is the only one that I think
that has.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I feel like that's not like the best, you know, like.
How do you say that?
Like that Kaido and no, I'm just saying that the Kaido versus Chopper thing, like, bro.
Because here's the thing,
because a bigger character you would naturally be more durable, though.
I thought
okay, but here's the thing.
I understand where you're coming from though, because like devil fruits could impact like health and stuff, like your durability and stuff. It would kind of go. I'm sure it would go deeper than that, like in a realistic, like canon sense.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if you make characters, the reason why Dragon Ball FighterZ characters have the same health is because usually every character in that game has the same base movement speed. Where in other fighting games, if you have different health, that also includes, because you have to balance it, right? You can't have a character with greater health than another, but everybody moves exactly the same. That would be imbalanced. So you have to adjust speed, movement speed and stuff accordingly to the character. If they're considered heavier, they're usually considered slower, etc., etc. So are we okay with that?
Oh wait, are we talking about movement speed now?
No, we're talking.
No, well,
he was
they're inherent. They coincide because,
yeah,
like,
right.
okay, for example, Zangief. If Zangief can move, like, if everybody in Street Fighter can move exactly the same walk speed and all that, but Zangief has the highest health, that's kind of busted. So that's why he's like slower in that game versus Dragon Ball FighterZ. Everybody like Z Broly, he can move
the same speed as everyone else, right?
Yeah,
so the character with the higher health would probably more likely than not be slower because they normally be bigger.
All right, so are we gonna make Kaido one of the fastest people in the show slow versus that he has high health? Is that what we're gonna do?
Kaido one of the fastest in the show?
You not?
Is he?
Luffy couldn't see that shit like twice.
You're not wrong. I mean,
Luffy in the beginning of the rooftop still got hit.
He could have a dash. He could have a dash move maybe.
That's super fast, but like normally, yeah.
I feel like he'd be inherently slow, but he could have like a blink move or something.
That's cool.
Yeah, he could have you could make his base movement speed slow, but then give him like moves where he is moving fast for those specific moves.
Like he could have an EX move that's just like a natural gap closer. Like he could have like EX Thunder Bagua or something that like dashes in first before it like actually does it.
Right, true. I mean, you could technically justify it because he gets hit by everything, even though we know that he kind of just willingly gets hit. He willingly gets hit because he has future sight and he could have been busted out if he felt like he needed to. But
that's true.
So I mean, you can justify making Kaido slower, even though he's not slow. Like you could justify it, I think. But that's up to y'all. That's up to y'all.
I kind of want to keep everyone the same speed.
You do?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh no.
But you're saying just speed and still let them have varying health, Mister?
I don't know.
Yeah, because he's right. Because it wouldn't be fair if someone had the most health, but they still move as fast as everybody else.
You have. Yeah. That's why they do.
They definitely do
that in Dragon Ball Fighters. Because in Dragon Ball Fighters, imagine if Z Broly had health that because he's a tanky dude, and in the show he tanked a lot of things. That's why they gave him armor instead of it representing his health values, because otherwise you will have a character that has way higher health but he can move the same as everyone else, and that's kind of broken because that means it literally is going to take more to kill him than it would anyone else. So that's why you make those health values coincide with speed, with their movement. Can someone air dash? Can someone not air dash? Is their air dasher slower than everyone else? Like all that stuff comes into play if you choose to have different health values. If you don't, then I mean it's all fair game at that point, But
I agree.
Okay, so varying health and movement speed then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I actually have been writing a document in the back of all the stuff you've been saying.
Good.
Yeah, because I want to make sure we kept it. Oh, you did too? Oh, man.
Yeah, just in case. I kind of lost it. But
bro, we were like 4 things in, and I'm like, wait, is someone writing this down?
So yeah, right now we got a 2D fighter, 1v1. It's gonna be a 1v1 fighter with 2 characters you pick in the back for assists. 4-button fighter. Characters build in overdrive mode similar to Blaze Blue. This is where the characters can use logia powers, Haki, etc. Varying health and movement speed.
How many rounds are we doing?
2 rounds.
2 rounds, right?
Rounds.
So it's a round. So it's rounds then. Well, it's a 1v1 fighter, so it has to be done.
Yeah.
So 2 rounds. What about the? My bad. I'm thinking. If y'all got anything else to say, I had a thought. I'm trying to brainstorm.
For a fact, this game would have some banger music.
Oh yeah, OSTs.
OSTs would go crazy.
Yo, low key for the name too. Instead of War of the Best, it should be War of the Worst, like Worst Generation.
That would be fire. That would be fire. You got that
up here. I had to piggyback off Misters real quick.
I feel it.
I think
I like that too, actually.
I think with sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
I think like the overdrive thing, you could get like really creative with something like that.
Yeah.
Because like the more I'm thinking about it, like something simple but really cool would be like for Nami, when she's in overdrive, her attacks are paired with Zeus. So like they have like extra hit stun because like Zeus is zapping them with lightning when she hits them.
Yeah.
Or like Usopp, he could say he can shoot out like 4 or 5 projectiles on the screen that like sit there. He could shoot out more, or he could shoot them a farther distance, or like they could hover in the air, like something cool. Like you could like add like uniqueness to it.
You can go stupid, bro.
Yeah,
you can. Like Nami, she's perfect for like that Blaze Blue style way of play, because there's a character, I forgot that character's name, that witch.
It's fuck. I know exactly what you're talking about. The one with the frog and the lightning. I know what you mean. Rachel.
No. Oh, no, wait. Not Rachel. No.
Wait, no, it's not Rachel?
No,
do you mean
Rachel's
9? You mean 9? You mean 9?
9.
Yeah.
I will go on the record and say Rachel is the one with the frogs and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But 9 is also a good one.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, because the thing is, 9, she's like weather based kind of, or like she does like a bunch of elements. She plays like her stuff stacks and stuff. You could kind of do something similar with Nami because she does so much weather based stuff, elemental. So you can have her set up or whatever. She throws a thundercloud in the air, and then she gotta feed the thundercloud or whatever. Like she can do a whole mini game within herself of like her game plan, and then when she's successful, the moves are broken or whatever. But it's you can do a lot with Nami, and same with Usopp in fact too. But I feel like Usopp would be a zoner, like straight up. Not gonna lie, but yeah.
What's the Gatling system looking like? Light to medium to heavy like Dragon Ball, or are we doing like Guilty Gear where you can only chain certain moves to each other?
I definitely think something like Dragon Ball and Persona 4, like light, medium, heavy. Not. I feel like Guilty Gear also before Strive.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
I feel like Rebeat would be a lot in that game.
Rebeat would be too much to have, or it should be.
I feel like it would be too much.
I agree with you.
Because I feel like with the way we're trying to like make the mechanics and stuff in the game, you could get some broken shit with like Overdrive, Rebeat.
Yeah, and the reason Rebeat is prominent in multis because multis kind of like a bare bones game a little bit, right? They give you all the basics, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's a little bit. That game's pretty bare bones.
This shit is gonna be a Kusage like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm thinking about it now. You're gonna have Overdrive shit on top of assist, bro. Niggas are gonna.
Oh yeah, that is a good.
That is a little toxic. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Wait, it doesn't. It's not that. Look.
We said we wasn't fucking with it.
Okay, because I don't. Oh man, when DNF I'm sorry, I got plagued so much with the whole DNF's Kusage it's dismissed like
Kusage doesn't necessarily mean bad though, because Kusages are fun as shit. Like Marvel is a Kusage and it's literally one of the funnest games on the planet. Kusage means
it means shit game, like in Japanese or whatever. But basically like just crazy ass games that are wild, like Marvel, some shit that just go wrong in a second. But the thing is, there's like it's weird. It has like two connotations because there's crazy as in like games like Marvel, right? Like, but there's also Kusage also means legitimate dog shit games, right? Like,
yeah, that's
games that are trash.
Yeah, that's why I legit don't know what they mean by saying.
Okay, so when I say I normally mean it like as in like an over the top game with that's just
okay,
a whole lot of nonsense. Not necessarily bad, but just a whole lot of nonsense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that fits One Piece. One Piece is a goofy show anyway.
Goofy,
like
over the top.
And then on top of that, we know Oda's vision. He loves Tom and Jerry. That's what he like. This keeps his spirit.
It would be a Looney Tunes ass game. Like that'd be alright.
It definitely would be a Looney Tunes ass game. I'm here for it. Fuck it.
What do you guys think about Zoans in that case? How we handled Logia and Haki?
They would same fit in the Overdrive. They would have a base form that they would fight in, and then in the Overdrive they could turn into whatever their zone form is or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that
hybrid.
Overdrive works really well in the sense that it would pull together all of these different power systems and shit. So where they can only use them in the Overdrive. Like I think that's a really good way to somewhat balance it out and make it a little more universal. Go ahead.
I do have an idea for like zones, right? Sorry. So they could have normal specials, but when they EX, they could turn to their zone form for a split second.
Like EX moves, they could like turn into it for a second, then go back. That'd be cool.
So like say Lucci, he had like his like multi-stab thing. He could do it regularly, but when he does EX, he goes into like his zone form and like does it that way, and it causes like a crumple or something like that would.
Yeah, I feel like most EX moves would use a character's powers to an extent.
Yeah, like Ace Flames or
right.
Two or whatever.
That'd be nice visually too.
Wait,
yeah, it'd be really really cool.
So, would EX moves be their own thing, or would the specials have EX variants?
Specials will have the
they were-
experience. I don't know.
Wait, what does that mean?
Wait.
I might be bugging. I don't even know if there are any games.
Yeah, I don't understand the
Yeah, right.
difference.
Because EX moves are EX versions of special moves in general.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. I'm bugging.
Like the Dragon Ball EX. Like the Dragon Ball
Right.
EX,
Yeah. I'm
right?
bugging. Don't mind me.
Yeah, we're perfectly with that.
So specials would specials work the same as Dragon Ball? Would there be a light, medium, and EX version?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many bars would this game have?
5.
5 bar?
5 is a lot.
Oh yeah, because I the way I'm thinking about it is like I feel like it would be full bar EXs in this game just because Dragon Ball does half bar because there's so many characters.
Okay, wait, but if we're talking about full bar EX moves, that means we have to have like a. So like, if there are 5 bars, is it like KOF where a super is a bar?
Also, what
purpose does supers play? By the way, what is the purpose of them?
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of like a conversation that has to kind of have the same time.
Yeah. This all ties into the meter. So yeah.
Basically, yeah, meter exactly.
I feel like it would be realistically 5 bars is the best because I feel like it's up to y'all, but I feel like a level 1 and level 3 would still be really, really good for this type of game.
I think they should only have 1 super. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think that
1 super altogether.
Okay, no. Maybe not 1 super. I feel like
or it
they
could
have 2
like Guilty
supers.
Gear where you have 2 supers.
That's what I'm thinking.
And both.
If they're gonna have multiple supers, then they can function for different reasons, but they shouldn't cost different amounts.
Okay.
I was gonna say kind of like the way Street Fighter 6 is doing it, right? Like they have like 3 or 4. They have like 3 supers. One of them, like Giles, his V trigger becomes a super, right? Where he has like he can throw multiple booms for a little bit, right? That's like one of his supers. The other one is the like the kick super, or the other one's the like level 3 is the cinematic damage one, right? Like we like especially if it's like 5 bars, we could have like a good amount of supers.
Yeah, and then technically some of them in Street Fighter 6 have even more than 3 because it's another variant. Like Giles, he can do a sonic boom in the air as an anti-air instead of on the ground. Like you can do that, and then they have that in Blaze Blue as well. Like the
different types of supers,
yeah, different types of supers, installs / attacks /
So these all cost the same amount of bar.
No, they don't have to be. It depends on whatever we want to do. Right?
I think they should.
Like,
But if you guys are against it, I'm fine with it.
I feel like for things like installs, it should cost more bar than just a super because it gives you more effects for longer.
Sure, it depends on what it like. I mean, if it's an install, then we can make it cost 2 bars, 3 bars, whatever it is.
Depending on how strong it is, right?
Yeah. I think everyone in general should have a level 1 though. A level 1 super that does a regular like attack or what not regular attack because it's a super, but a chain of attacks, whatever it is. Like,
or it could just be 1 super powerful attack or something like.
Yeah, and then level 2 or whatever, they can have 2 of them like that. They can have 1 install, because if a character doesn't transform, we would just give them like maybe 2 types of attacks like that.
Yeah, maybe like a long range punish super and then like an up close combo super.
I guess we already talked about our transformations will be the overdrives though. So
right,
like
so we wouldn't have installs because install would be overdrive. You're right.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense for the installs.
So then for some characters they will have multiple different like type of comboing based supers, but it just depends on the situation. While others,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's cool. It's just while another character might have like a setup based super, like Nami, her level 2 allows her to fling a bunch of like a bunch of
like
thunder clouds,
like storm clouds.
Yeah.
Just storm lightning, just let lightning rain down and shit.
Yeah. Or like someone does like y'all play Marvel 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like something similar to like what Ami could do, where she slows down the whole screen. Something like that, some type of status-based super or something.
So do you guys think that they should vary in meter then?
Depending on the like potency.
I feel like the install was the only example that you would need for more meter.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I think
so. Would supers be like level 1s in Dragon Ball, or would they be cinematics?
My thing is,
I feel like everybody should have a cinematic.
I think before that we need to determine how much the EX moves are, because super shouldn't be the same as EX moves. So if EX moves are going to cost a bar, then super should probably cost.
I think EX should be half bar. I'm not gonna lie.
You think
Half
so?
bar EX?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Because like I feel like one thing I was really thinking about was that how much it. Well, okay, it depends. Because like, are the EX moves like and specials like, are they the kind of like, obviously there's overdrive and our other meter, right? Which overdrive is the other meter, and then there's the regular meter, which we use specials and supers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need like? Because my problem with Strive is that I feel like you got to get to 50 to do cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Well,
Yeah,
but it's different because we're gonna have like what 5 bars here. It's not like Strive where it's only what like
2
if you want to count them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this game, especially considering that it's an assist fighter. Yeah. I think you would build meter a lot more rapidly. In this type
cool.
Of game.
Then I'm cool. Then I'm cool with EX being 1 too.
How fast is our assist?
Wait, so is EX half or 1?
Half.
Because
no, you're right. It shouldn't cost the exact same amount as a super unless the super.
Yeah.
Unless the super has way more dramatic like effects than the EX does, which
when in reality it's probably just going to be more damage.
Most likely.
Yeah, maybe like a setup or some shit. Yeah,
okay,
that's
so
cool.
EX moves cost half a bar. We're gonna have 5 bars total.
Yeah, I think 5 bars is good. I feel like we brushed over something that we should talk about. Is this game air dasher? Is it going to be like floating, super jumps, air dashes, that kind of thing?
Give it a normal jump and then give it a super jump, but give it the like Blaze Blue / Guilty Gear style super jump, not like Marvel 3 super jump.
Oh yeah, Marvel 3 super jump is like,
yeah,
it kind of just works for Marvel. I really don't like it. It feels like it doesn't feel like it would work in a lot of other games.
I feel like only some characters should have air dashes though.
And I think Melty Blood got a super jump too.
Melty Blood doesn't have. Yeah, Melty Blood has a super jump too. Yeah.
Yeah. So something like that. Give them a normal jump, super jump, and
no air dashes.
I feel like certain characters should have air dashes.
Maybe not every character, but like some characters definitely.
So that would mean that only characters with air dashes have a double jump then too, right?
I'd be cool with that.
Why?
Well, I mean,
normally your double jump is your air dash is used with a double jump. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I feel like Dragon Ball did this to us.
Maybe it did. Maybe it did.
Yeah.
No, you're right because wait, no, because it's like that in Strive too, isn't it? No.
Yeah, Guilty Gear does that too. Guilty Gear does that too. I think also Blaze Blue might do that too.
Yeah, Blaze Blue.
Yeah, because your air dash is your second jump in all those.
Yeah. Right? I think in Melty Blood, like jumps and airs are you have one of each. Like you can do a jump and then an air dash. You know what I'm saying? And then double jump or whatever order you want to do it in.
But not
so
every.
It's a preference thing. Yeah, it's up to us. I
would say
like air dashes though. I'm trying to mix niggas.
I would say that okay. So for Dragon Ball, it makes sense because characters fly in that, right? Yeah. But in One Piece, I don't think I see that much air fighting unless they specifically are like flying ish. I mean, it's
just watch the Wano anime, man. Just watch the first Kaido right now.
I mean, come on, no. We see Kaido and Luffy. I mean, yeah, but was everybody in Wano flying? Like, was everybody? I'm about to say, like, a lot of people be on the ground most of the time. Not gonna 100%. Lie. Luffy, though, obviously the exception, and other characters. Zoro. He fights on the ground until he decides to do onigiri. That's the only time he's like going into the air, really. Yeah. But he's mostly a ground-based fighter. Sanji, air, obviously. Yeah. But you can see like some characters are air, some stay on the ground or whatever.
So then, how would y'all want to do it then?
I feel like everybody would have a jump. We agree everybody has a double jump?
Honestly, no. Even then, no. But
then we could mix it up. Some characters.
I would say everybody can super jump.
Yeah, I agree with that. Everybody can super jump. Some characters will have a double jump. Some characters will have an air dash.
And some may have both.
That kind of sounds like a lot.
Sanji, you don't think Sanji would deserve it? The one with the skywalk?
Sanji's out here mixing
niggas. Sanji's mixing niggas to death, bro.
I mean, it's Sanji. What
nigga gonna do fuzzy, air dash, cross up, jump over, low, empty low.
Bro, that nigga's level
on you, bro.
How would that not make sense for Sanji's character? Literally,
it would.
I'm just thinking of from like blocking shit. Like say like I'm like Whitebeard or some shit, and I have to block. like Sanji jumping in on me, calls assist, double jump, air dash right before he touches the ground.
So you're getting fuzzy, like everything.
So in that regard, how would you guys feel about either a block button or cross-up protection?
Fuck a block button, by the way. I'm
So
sorry.
what about cross-up protection?
Fuck a block button.
What about
I'm
cross-up
okay with
protection?
cross protection.
No
I'm
block
okay with cross
button.
protection.
No.
To a
cross
degree, yeah.
protection.
No.
Yeah, to a degree.
No.
No
Okay, wait.
cross-up
There's like,
protection?
wait. You're kind of wilding. I'm not gonna lie. You're kind of wilding just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Especially especially if this game gonna be like Kusage, I definitely think we need some kind of cross protection.
I would say no, because my suggestion for that is just simply give. Well, one.
I thought you were gonna say simply get good, bro. I was about to go crazy. Yo, I was about to lose my shit, bro.
I'm dead.
Oh, man, bro. Holy shit.
Stop, Kelly. Stop.
So what would be like? Okay, so no protection.
No, but instead we can just put like a reflect. You can reflect.
Oh, I'm kind of learning to reflect now.
Or I mean, why not? If you got a bunch of assists, you can use assists and block strings to keep like in Marvel 3. You pin people down with assists, even if they reflect the main character, they can at least run back in or whatever. They don't have to be as fast, but you could do that. Or the shield stuff that Blaze Blue and Strive has, one of those. So either reflect or the shield thing.
Oh, you mean like Flawless and Meter?
Yeah. Because Blaze Blue has that too.
Okay, so then, so
you said shield, not instantly.
Yeah. I thought you meant Lumina.
Okay,
no. They're fixing it though, right?
So my thing with reflect and whatnot is if we're trying to keep it true to the lore of the story or the canon, motherfuckers is not reflecting fireballs or Kaido's punches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. This is one of the reasons why in Dragon Ball, Videl dodges instead of reflects, right? Because you know what I mean?
There's a reason it's one character though.
I mean, come on, though. I mean, come on. Let's be real though. Roshi shouldn't be reflecting someone like Gogeta, but he couldn't.
Well, he can't fly, so that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Right,
there's a reason. There's only one character who can do that one specific thing. I think if we lean too hard into that, like the actual power scaling, it's like, bro.
I honestly
makes sense. You know what I mean?
This is why they haven't made it yet.
I honestly, you're right.
I mean, okay, if y'all don't want to do it though, I'm cool with that. But I will say, I think if I'm not mistaken in Marvel, if you reflect in the air or something like that, or just reflect in general, you can't throw tech, right? Yeah. So you can add protections from a reflect or whatever. Like maybe there's cross-up protection after a reflect or something, or for that brief moment, or I don't know, something like that.
I think the thing is like cross-up protection is like a spectrum, because there's games like Marvel that have very little.
Yeah.
But there's games like Dragon Ball and Guilty Gear that have a lot or a good amount, and there's games like Melty that has a ton of cross-up protection. Like Melty, if you jump over someone, you no matter if you jump someone and you jump over them, they can still hold the same block direction and block your cross-up.
Block the other side, yeah.
Yeah. Like they purposely do it on like for good reason, right? So like I feel like it's a spectrum rather than just saying no cross protection, because no cross protection is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because then it turns
Like I don't even think we can name a game that doesn't have any sort of cross protection.
I swear I don't remember. Honestly, I swear I don't remember Marvel having cross-up protection. Oh well,
it's very little.
It's very minuscule.
Very little. It's very little.
Okay. How about this? I'll meet you halfway. So, like I said, you add cross-up protection with either faultless defense, like when the shield is up or whatever.
I think Dragon Ball Strive cross protection is fine, because when you're blocking true stringing, you can't get crossed up.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like it should be like when you're blocking, you have like a couple frames to where if someone like crosses you up instantly, you block that cross up.
I think that works the best too, also because of the assist behind them.
Exactly.
Because they would be too hard. Yeah, right.
Cross-up protection against an overdrive character with 2 assists sounds like
a
game I don't want to play. Like,
for real.
Oh wait, we didn't address something. Are we dashing or running, or both?
What do you mean?
Running. Like step dashes or like Street Fighter, or running like Dragon Ball.
Either. Like, do you want to dash or do you want
that's the
to
question,
run?
guys.
Or
Like,
do you
wanna
want
be
to
have, like,
step dash like Street Fighter, or straight like full on dash?
Running like Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Yeah. I think running.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like for like the speed, like
for the speed of the type of game that it is, I can't see them just dashing across the screen inch by inch.
Yeah, I definitely see it.
Even if you can cancel it, like wave dash.
I think you should be able to like. Okay, wait,
wave dashing.
Wait, you kind of you're getting into something there, but like you gotta expand it a little bit, because like, what do you mean? Because there's running has like, there's games like Melty and KO and Grand Blue where you can't just run. There's a skid animation when you stop, right? And you can't block in the animation. Like, is that what you mean? Because Dragon Ball you can just stop.
Yeah, well, even in Dragon Ball, right? There's always in every fighting game, if you dash, for the most part, there's always some type of end lag from you stopping. For
not
the
in
most
like
part.
New ones.
The only one that doesn't have that is, okay, for example, DNF, you can do a regular dash, right? But if you don't use the guard button, if you try to just do it through manual dash, you'll have recovery. That's why
Exert and BlazBlue are the same way, right?
Wait, what?
I don't know about BlazBlue, but I know Exert you have to use faultless defense to stop yourself from.
Yeah, or that too. That's what I mean. I mean, like raw, like just raw dashing or raw dashing. There should be recovery. But if we have a built-in way to get past that, I'm cool with that. Whether that takes the form of like wave dashing with faultless defense or some other way. But either way, like, I just wanted to know, did y'all want to do something like that, or just straight up dashes, or
I think dashing. I think dashing without like,
or running plus dashes. Like, I don't know.
No, I think just straight up dashing is fine.
Like running.
Straight up running,
yeah. That's on it.
Yeah, I don't think if there is that like FD like break thing where you have to stop yourself, and like without getting like if you don't want to have like the ending lag, that's cool. Like, but I think running just fits the more than dashes.
Okay, I want to backtrack a little bit because I'm just going over this stuff. I want to go back to the meter for a second, because right now it says we have 5 bars. EX moves cost half a bar, supers cost a bar. That's pretty meter friendly.
Make faultless defense cost meter.
Okay, so we have push block.
Cost actual meter?
Cost actual meter, yeah.
Wow, I could fuck with that. Like we said, we have a lot of meter.
Right. Okay. So we'll do faultless defense similar to
Yeah, but I think then we should cap the amount of bars we have.
I was also gonna say we could
we
add
capped it at 5.
5's a lot. I feel like 5's a lot for if we're saying we get meter quickly and it's just 1 bar supers. I feel like 5's a lot.
So
that's why I said that
even with faultless defense.
That's why exactly why I said that there should be a level 1 and a level 3.
I think we should add
or the reason being that you need to consider how to manage your meter, because if it's just a level 1 and you have all these other mechanics, then you just kind of get to do whatever you want after you get meter.
I got it. How we can spend our meter more. So not only can you call your assists, let's do EX assists.
What the fuck?
Yes. I ain't gonna lie, you 100%
You said what the fuck?
So for the cost of a bar, right? We can make it where if you like double tap the assist, a more stronger version, or maybe a completely different assist comes out that's like way better than the original assist or something.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like that.
I think that's too much. I'm gonna be
honest. I agree.
A lot of mechanics in the game already that I feel like that would be just entirely way too much for a player to have to understand. EX assist, EX moves, overdrive, fucking everything else, like faultless. Like, I feel like that would be way too much for a player.
Really?
Yeah.
Just simply double tapping?
You gotta realize, not everybody plays fighting games the way we play fighting games. Like, that would be a lot.
Casuals.
Hey, stop it. We already passed that point. We are past the casuals point.
Yeah,
you see all the shit we got?
Yeah, fuck the casuals, bro.
Fuck the casuals at this point. This is our game.
Nigga? Like, bro.
This is our game.
This for you, D3. What do you want to play, bro?
Right.
Hey, I don't want EX to sit.
Okay, that's fair. There you go. That's fair. Say that.
I'd rather you say that than say think of the casuals.
I think EX is corny. I think EX is corny.
I do think it's not even too much for the sake of like casual. I just think it's like it's just a lot, you know. Like we already got assists, and I also feel like there's no like because the thing is about like I guess the problem people have with EX moves in Dragon Ball is that now that they cost half a meter, there's not much of a drawback, right? Like just because you use meter. Is there an assist called animation? You know, like what, like if you're just being able to spend that meter willy nilly, you know, I just feel like it's a lot. That's all I'm saying. I feel like there's not much of a
I feel
drawback.
like so. You know what we do?
Okay.
I think we move it down from 5 bars to 3 bars.
I agree.
I think that we still keep everything we have. Super's course a bar, Police defense course meter, EX course half a bar. I think we also add in a 3-bar ultimate super.
I think so too.
So this way, save your meter and manage it properly so that you can have a stronger super or like a finishing move or whatever.
And I think that would be like your damage and okay, so would the level 1 or the level 3 give hard knockdown? Because some things give hard knockdown for mix.
I don't believe in level 3 only hard knockdown, not gonna lie.
That's fair.
I think that you can just do that with whatever move you want to make it like that. And
I think
the
super should be mostly for damage then. That makes sense.
Yeah, mostly for damage.
And then that's why you would have characters could have 1 or 2 different level 1 supers for knockdown or for set play or for whatever it is that they it's for combo extension, whatever it is.
Oh, you know what we didn't cover? Is this game simple inputs or traditional inputs?
Traditional.
Both.
You want to add simple inputs in there? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Simple inputs.
Oh God, it's simple inputs, but we
honestly
we can cater to the casuals. We can give them a little
To the
casuals.
That's all they got. That's all they got. That's all they got.
All right, so simple and.
Oh, we got somebody from Argentina in the chat. Welcome.
Yo, much love. Appreciate you, homie.
Appreciate you hitting up the podcast.
That's crazy. That is sick, yo. That's actually awesome. So sick, yo. We appreciate
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Much love. We got a lot so far.
So you said
wait, are we blocking in the air?
Yeah, we blocking in the air. We blocking in the air.
Absolutely.
Jumps, no jumps, air dashes. Yes.
I really feel like if you have a game that has air dashing and not air blocking, you don't want people to play the game. It's just...
I feel it.
We definitely air blocking.
Are there any other mechanics you guys want to go over?
Universal anti-airs, yes or no? Maybe like just not.
Everybody has. So, do you mean in the sense of like a 2H or 6P? Or
yeah, I was gonna say like I think
like everybody has something that can anti-air.
Either.
I feel like it would be more unique in the sense if everybody just had something that can anti-air versus it being a universal button.
Okay, that's cool with me.
That adds depth to the game. So everybody has to figure out what.
Can you faultless in the air?
Yeah,
because the only point of faultless, right?
But in Strive, you can air block and faultless.
Yeah, but like in Strive or hell in Blaze Blue, there was like air unblockable attacks, right?
Yeah, and eggs are too, right? Like that's why you need.
You had to faultless in order to.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. We have
with the way that this game is working out, there's definitely gonna be some bullshit that you need.
Yeah, I think the way in Strive, that they make air faultless even a thing is I think you have like you land on the ground earlier when you faultless block, if I'm not mistaken. But if you regular air block, you like it takes you a bit longer to land, so you have less time to punish ground moves. I think that's how they make it a thing in Strive, because you can already air block. So without that, why would you even faultless? So I guess maybe something like that. Otherwise, air faultless would just be pointless, right?
Yeah. Right.
So is that yes or no?
I guess yes.
Faultless? I think you should be able to do it in there.
Yeah.
Be able to block and faultless block in there.
Yep.
Trying to think. Well, we don't want to go over too many specific stuff.
Yeah. I definitely we have to talk about roster, I think.
All right, so let's go into the roster.
We've been talking about this for an hour, bro.
Yeah.
Has it been an hour?
It's been an hour.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I'm telling you, Ross is gonna be a bloodbath, yo.
All right, so you know what? I think we settle on a number and then we move from there.
Yeah, that's the thing. But the number is gonna be crazy because the number means some people that you might not think have to get cut, bro.
I mean,
I think a starting roster is good at like.
I'll take DLC. But how about 24?
It's got to be big. It's got to be big because there's a lot of
I
games.
think 25 is a good starting point.
I see.
30.
I was going way farther. I was thinking like 40.
Yeah, but
What did we
I
have
know.
to
You know
start?
what? You know what the only issue
Oh,
is because
shit.
it's a 1v1 fighter and because every character is going to be so vastly different. It's going to be hard to put so many characters into the starting roster.
Okay, we could do it like
Not
this,
to
right?
mention they have to have assists as well. But yeah, go ahead.
Like,
It's not. I don't think it's that hard,
the
honestly.
characters that really don't get included as characters could be assists. Then later down the line, if say hypothetically, diggers are like, oh, why is this character assist? DLC later.
Wait. So you're saying we would have assist-only characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
do
think
that. They do
That makes
that
sense to
in
me.
anime.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense to me.
Yeah, like assist
interesting.
only characters.
Wait,
Like,
so then would the characters that we have that are playable, would they also be able to have assists?
Yeah,
I don't see why not.
yeah.
I
Just
don't see why
yeah.
not really.
Able
Like,
characters would be assists, and then assists. And then
Characters
you
would
would
just
also
have
add
extra characters
assists.
that
Because
only
Yes.
think about it like this: like you could play as Luffy, but say
Very
for example, Garp would be an assist, but this nigga would just come in and punch the shit out of you or something. Like it would,
Yeah.
Like, but you could play as Garp.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I also
but you
feel
could
like that
also
would be a good way for like players to be like, hey, I really want this character in the game, and then
No,
you already-
it actually especially considering how big One Piece's roster is, this definitely adds a lot of leeway to add a lot more characters to the game. I really fuck with that idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I really
You
fuck with
can
that idea.
You can actually add Johnny and what's his name?
Tony and Yosaku. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be the perfect assist character. Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
an assist. That's fucking them three little niggas that worked under Usopp on his island. I can't remember the name.
I think like they have like a weird ass name like Onion or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yo, Johnny and Yosaku's assist, I think you'd agree it would be them like as a block, like some sort of like guard because they guarded the door for Arlong.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes, yeah.
Oh my god.
Mhm. I would like that.
I want
And then
Mazwan
if
as
they're
an
on,
assist.
and then it has to be on success. They do that the dance when what's his name was revived by Nami, and they were like, "Hey, hooray!"
That would be sick.
Yeah, gotta
Okay,
do
so if we're gonna do assist-only characters, that definitely probably makes it a little bit easier. I say we'll do 24 playable, 12 assists.
Let's not even worry about the assist for now.
Okay, let's do playable. All right, let's do playable. Let's do playable
Yeah.
characters. So all the Strawhats have to be a character, right?
that.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. If
disagree.
there's a
No.
24 5-man roster,
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't think
24
I don't
and
think
having half of them
I don't
be
think
Straw Hats is not
10
fair.
of them should be Straw Hats.
Wow.
That is complete. Hold on, whoa,
Wait. All right. Before you go, Strawhat, I'm gonna just say that just because the character isn't on the base roster, well, that doesn't mean they're not gonna be in the game because DLC is a thing.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
true.
just gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I keep that in mind, and I still say that's BS. That's the Straw Hats. What you mean?
I
They
agree
all-
with you, bro. I agree with you.
You put all of them in. You don't ever like. I don't know One Piece fighting game with none of no. You put all the Straw Hats.
Exactly why I said the starting
agree.
rush should be like
Yeah, that's
40,
what I said. Yeah, they
45.
have like 40 niggas.
I think
In. No,
you
don't need
30 is
40
okay.
to start it off.
No, but I'm just
24
saying the games that do have the Straw Hats, because these games come out with mad characters. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm playing them.
I definitely feel like it's too many for a starting roster. Like, if you look at the starting rosters for most of these games that have come out, it's no more than like 10 or 12.
Yeah,
And we're
fighting
talking,
games.
and we're talking about 24. We're already doubling it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, we're at a good point because you gotta think about it like this. Like you just said, Callie, it's like most of these fighting games that are 1v1, they start off with like maybe like what 12, 16,
Yeah.
whatever. We doubled it and we covered like some of that with the Straw Hats, and that leaves like what?
No, but that's half
10.
of it. That's literally half.
No, that's okay.
I guess it's
But-
2/5.
Well, I'm saying like
you want that Straw Hat.
It's
10,
2/5.
that's 10 characters. If you include Jinbei, that's 10 characters. So that leaves 14. What I'm saying is 14 is enough to qualify for one, like, you know what I mean? Like starting roster for a fighting game that's 1v1.
Dude,
I already
but
took care of the first 10 with the Straw Hats. That's what I'm saying.
No, but why are you
thought
excluding
process
them? I'm
behind
confused.
that is like with a fighting game, it has to be. How do I word this right? I feel like the important characters need to be in the base roster, right? Like I feel like it wouldn't feel right if I booted up a One Piece game and
Blackbeard wasn't playable day one. It wouldn't feel right if I booted up a game and it booted up this game and I couldn't play Law or Kid or Sabo day one. That doesn't feel right.
Then include them. No one's saying you can't include them though.
But adding all the Straw Hats does definitely limit.
Well,
there's definitely more than 14
everyone else in the world.
Listen. I feel like some characters should be assist. I love Chopper. I feel like he would be a better assist character because his assist could be it would heal you. He would have it as a heal assist. I feel like that would be cool. I feel like if you had
point, Kung Fu point, bro, stop it.
If Brook was an assist, he could he could probably use his violin notes or something to stun you or slow you down.
I can't believe this. The characters with clearly the most fleshed out move list as assist only characters. Stop it. Stop the gap.
That's why I think, that's why I think 30 is a sweet, because 1/3 of the cast will be the Straw Hats.
I could go with that.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
30 is fine.
30 is perfect.
Right,
I just think when we get to 2/5 or 50% is a lot, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Right,
okay,
30 characters, fine.
You know what?
I'm
okay with it. Whatever y'all have to do, because you cannot not include the starting.
I agree.
I'm just saying, Mod. Like if one of our shareholders was like, all right, guys, 20 niggas. I'm sorry, bro.
Imagine saying that at I cannot include Golden State starting 5 because it's too much. Like, no, stop it,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a wild comparison.
So many jumps from Golden State to
the starting 10.
That was a wild comparison.
The starting 10. That's the starting 10.
You're comparing the top 10 from Golden State to the Straw Hats. That's kind of. They
are the stars. Callie, you missing Usopp.
Oh, thank you. I was looking at it like I'm missing somebody.
See, look, right there. Like
we got him, bro. We got him, bro.
Okay, all right. So we're going for 30. We got the first 10 right here.
Should we include a majority of the worst generation to start?
I think just Law and Kid.
I don't know a majority. Yeah, not a majority.
Blackbeard's got to be in there too, though.
Law and Kid.
No, bro. Of course, Blackbeard's in it. But who the fuck? I know he's part of it, but no one thinks it. What? Worst generation? I don't think of Blackbeard. I know he is part of it technically. He's now he's emperor.
He's just elevated so far beyond it.
Yeah. But he is put
Ace.
Okay, do we have Ace and Sabo?
That's one of the I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Sabo's DLC. Sabo DLC.
Skin swap.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think Ace is
DLC
too.
Oh, that's a good one. Yo, Mister, you're submitting though. That's a good one. Costume is a good one.
I low-key think Ace and Sabo are both DLC. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No. One of them has to be in the base.
Ace has the
at least. Yeah, Ace has some DLC.
Callie, throw Ace in there, Callie.
He's legacy in One Piece fighting.
Okay, I'm in with that.
But I feel like Buggy needs to be in.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree with you.
I agree. Yeah.
What about we can't include all the admirals, but what admirals should be in the starting roster?
Aokiji
and Akainu, I think would be the best starters.
Okay, and now we're gonna put Kid Kaido and Big Mom, right? Okay, I'm just making sure. All right.
Okay, we got
11 more spots.
We got a Whitebeard.
Okay,
I'm with that. I
would say Whitebeard should be DLC, but okay, I guess.
Boa.
I fuck with Boa.
I think we wait for that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, why?
Boa, Doflamingo, yes, absolutely.
Callie, don't do Boa like this, bro.
Bro, I honestly, I'm not even trying to disrespect Boa, but I think we can think of 9 better characters than Boa.
I agree.
Let's try it.
Crocodile.
Yes, absolutely. Mihawk.
Yep.
No, that's DLC.
Mihawk DLC?
We can have Mihawk before Shanks.
Why?
Shanks
we
is DLC
we don't even know anything about Shanks, bro.
Wait, we have no criteria. DLC. We have no criteria for what DLC is yet. Why are you so sure,
Easy. You need to put some heavy hitters in as DLC so that you have motivation.
Bro, we were trying to put Strawhat heavy hitters in DLC, and you was throwing the fans.
You're just like,
that is unacceptable. That's like, bro. Okay. You know what that's like? In Dragon Ball FighterZ, you know how ill I was and how ill everybody was when come to find out we were getting base Goku and base Vegeta as DLC? It's like that. You don't do that normally. They should be included in a roster. That's a whole problem.
They're the same.
No. You're talking about it from a strict moveset base. When you talk about moveset, sure, they have unique moveset, whatever. But look at any Dragon Ball game. When did you ever see base? You had to unlock base Vegeta or base Goku. What Dragon Ball game do you have to unlock them?
Bro, wait. So you're talking about how they're the first niggas? Oh, you're bugging, bro. So you're saying Goku's already in there, bro?
No, but you're missing the point. What I'm saying is base Goku and base Vegeta. You would never in any other Dragon Ball game expect them as DLC or unlockables, right?
Sure, but I get what you're saying, but like, bro, the problem is that if you had, I'm just saying, if you had a game in which you had 15, 20 spots, bro, there's no way you're giving 10 of them to the Strawhats. That's crazy to me, bro.
No, you give all 10 of them because they're your base. That's the base.
Nah,
that's base.
I don't think that's necessarily. There's too many characters, even though
Yeah.
they are the main characters, but.
Making me sick. Oh my god.
Let's
Dragon Ball Fighters had 10, 15 slots, some of the Z Fighters can hold this shit. I don't give a fuck, bro.
If there were only 10 slots,
They did it though. They all made it though.
wait,
Because there was like what? I don't remember how Dragon Ball came up with it. It was like
how
20.
many slots were in the original Dragon Ball?
It was 16.
It was
I
like
think.
16.
It was 16.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying.
And all the Z fighters got it.
Exactly. Like, hold up. Like, what Z Fighter didn't make it in the base
because
roster?
we had all the important niggas from Z.
Wait, I gotta look at the base roster one more time. I gotta actually look
I'm
at
not
it.
taking that. The only reason why I'm not taking that answer is because the developers said themselves that SSJ and what else do they say? Ultimate Gohan. Those were their baseline prints, their base blueprints, and then they worked from there on building the characters. And if you go into the game right now and go into training mode, the selection when you change your character is literally in order of how they made the characters. And if you look at it, most of those are the Z Fighters. So stop it. So you can't hit me with that.
I'm not gonna lie, I changed my mind. I'm with Mod, I ain't gonna lie. I just looked at the Dragon Ball OG roster and it's definitely half of these niggas are Z Fighters.
Right, exactly. You don't do that. Like you don't you just like that's like the base the guys that are on the screen the most, you don't put them as DLC. That doesn't make any sense because those are the ones that people are most familiar with. They're the ones on the top of the popularity polls because we're seeing them a lot. There's a reason why the Straw Hats are consistently at the top because we see them the most. Like, bro, you put them in the base roster.
All right, but they're on our base roster, so that doesn't matter.
We got them. We do have them.
Are we keeping it to 30 then?
I'm down with that. Whatever you got to do to make those 10 stay, I'm cool with.
I have a question for y'all real quick though. What is the timeline? Like, so we're not
latest chapter.
Yeah, latest.
Yeah. Okay.
Up to that point, yeah.
So we're not getting like just Gear 5 Luffy as a DLC, right?
No. There's not enough on him yet.
Okay, so what about Arlong and Lucci and like major villains and shit?
Ooh, okay,
East
definitely
Blue.
Lucci.
I think that should be an East Blue package, but okay.
This guy has the marketing.
Honestly, if that's the case,
I thought about this.
Bro,
I thought about this.
If that's the case,
I told you, bro.
If we're saving so many characters for DLC, if we're saving so many characters for DLC, bro, then we might as well just cut it down to 24 if that's the case.
Like, bro,
2 more characters and call it a day.
Marketing, bro, we gonna make money on this game.
That must be acquired.
Oh man, this guy's trying to have it all figured out, man. Okay, let's work with 24 for now.
What? I still think we should stick with the 30.
I mean, if we're gonna keep saying that these characters are gonna be DLC, I don't know what's the criteria for which ones.
Mine is the only one saying DLC. Mine's the only one saying DLC. So I do think Rob Lucci.
One nigga saying that he's sitting.
Rob Lucci, I think.
But we will have DLC, will we not?
We will. But we're not talking about
DLC.
Right now.
We're not really worried about DLC. I feel like because we want it's like, bro. We got let's just get 30. Let's get 30 and like the cool characters. Forget the idea of DLC.
All right. I'm down with that.
You're not actually doing the game right now. You know.
Wait. Okay, wait. Let me ask this. Can we change out some characters?
Yeah. We don't want these aren't set in stone. We can go back. We can.
Okay. Cool. I'll tell y'all who should be DLC.
I like Marco. Marco's good.
Okay, we throw in Lucci in there.
Lucci, Anel.
And
yes, definitely. Definitely appealing.
Four more spots.
You're not throwing Armang in there.
Oh, I forgot about Armang. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's all good.
Katakuri.
Katakuri?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait for that.
I would say Drake, but y'all don't like him.
Absolutely
So.
not.
L Drake?
Absolutely not.
Wait, Smoker.
Oh yes. That was a good one.
Yes.
Do we want Garp playable or like Sengoku play like that? Because we don't have many Navy people here.
Well, then I think that we should put the three admirals that we know of, no? Like,
I feel like leaving Kizaru out with this roster is kind of ham.
Yeah, that is true. We can put
Kizaru?
Kizaru.
Yeah.
Okay, put Kizaru there.
Honestly, there's only but 3 Marines. We could honestly just add
Another Marine.
Fujitora and Greenbow.
Oh wow, we don't even have Fujitora.
Yeah, Fujitora might have to be on there. I can't front. Because after that, that's only 4 Marines out of the 30 characters we have.
Yeah.
Okay, let's think back to the series. Who have we hoed right now?
Oh, we definitely
Shanks.
Rayleigh.
I don't even have enough info on Shanks.
Roger.
I don't have
That's
enough
true, on
info
either
on
one.
Nigga said
On either
Gold
one.
Roger. Nigga said Gold Roger, bro.
Look, bro, he started the whole show,
Oh
nigga.
my
He needs to
Oh my goodness.
Odin
Odin is a good one.
Odin is a good one.
That's actually a crime. Odin's
Odin's
Who
a
we
good
cutting
one.
for Odin?
Oh, bruh, come on.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
This nigga Mike's gonna yell at me.
Y'all not gonna have no DLC marketing.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I actually think that this is a really good base roster.
Yeah, I feel like
it'd be hard to take somebody out and justify it as like this needs to happen. I feel like every character on here has been a staple at some point, and even if we're like missing characters necessarily, like
DLC.
yeah, literally. So like,
I think Boa got hold, but I can't even say who she takes. So you're right.
Like, who would you put over Boa?
Yeah.
On the,
Do we want to like think of like 5 or 6 starters?
Lucy, Mister, we gotta fight, bro.
I think Bo would take over the Lucy.
Nah,
I mean,
I would cut Crocodile before I cut Lucy, only because
you're out of your mind, nigga. You're out of your mind.
Can I finish?
Keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself.
My fault, bro.
All right, look, we gotta have a couple stages in here too, though.
I like that. And let's take that. We'll wrap it up there. Maybe we can come back to this. Our next break time.
This is another break episode. Yeah,
we can definitely come back to this and really flesh it out and go crazy for sure.
Okay.
But for now, let's just end the stages and end it off.
I got a couple ideas. Thousand Sunny, Marine Fort War,
Cambodia Archipelagos.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Fight in like the what's it called? What is it called? Fucking
the Gladiator Coliseum.
The square in Wano Kuni, like when the festival's going. That'd be a pretty stage.
Fire Capital? Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, Fire Capital.
Okay, wait. I got Thousand Sunny, Marine Fort HQ. What else?
Impel Down.
Mr. says Sabori too.
Yeah,
Sabori would be actually mad cool with the bubbles flying around and shit.
Exactly. Yo, Cal, you already know.
Yeah, nah, that shit would be fire.
Capital during the Fire Festival.
Yeah, the Fire Festival.
The Wano?
Yeah, Wano. I mean, Kaido's in the game, so
that has to be pretty sick. During the Fire Festival would be cool.
Yeah.
And then maybe like another Wano within like the wasteland or some shit.
Yeah, we have to put the rooftop on Onigashima.
Okay, you know, let's keep it one per park for now.
Amazon Lily would be a raw stage.
Especially their
Dressrosa during the birdcage.
That would be raw.
Ooh, yes.
That would be good. That would be good. What about Logtown in front of Gold Roger's execution set?
Ooh, that's a classic.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
That's a classic.
And another classic is the Baratie, by the way.
I was about to say the Baratie.
That's gotta be in.
Yeah.
How many stages are we looking for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think like 10 or 12 would be good to start.
We really are to shoot. Let's just throw them out.
What about?
We got a lot.
Oh, Skypea.
Oh yeah, Skypea.
Okay, wait. On the ship. Yeah, I was gonna say the Maxim.
With the bell in the background or some shit.
Yeah. Enel's what is it actually called? Grand Maxim or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Arx Maxim or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Arlon Park.
Oh, without it. Yeah, right in front of the pool. Yeah.
Right in front of the tower in the pool. Yeah.
Whole cake.
Whole cake, yeah.
Okay,
the Mirror World, maybe.
The Mirrorverse.
The Mirror World.
Mirror World where Luffy and
where Luffy fought
Katakuri.
Yeah, that would be really
Imagine the dramatic intro. Luffy breaks the mirror. Yo, stop it.
Oh, nah, dramatic intros in this game would be fucking teed, bro.
Ridiculous.
Oh man, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 right here.
Yeah, that's beautiful list right there.
Good.
That's sick. All right, so
That's it.
we have One Piece War of the Worst, our 2D One Piece fighting game. We got a lot of different criteria for it. This shit's pretty sick. I actually really want to keep working on this. I ain't gonna lie.
Honestly,
If it wasn't so late, I would definitely be down. But I am getting a little tired.
Yeah, it is 11 o'clock.
No worries.
So.
That shit was dope.
So yeah,
So
we'll
this is
definitely.
part one then.
This is part
This is
one.
part one.
This is part
Part
one.
one.
We're
Yeah,
definitely
so
gonna
part
pick
one.
back up. We're gonna flesh out on some of these ideas. We're gonna really flesh out, and we'll try and get a finished final product the next time we come back and work on this. I'll save this.
I'm
down.
gonna take some of my free time actually and work on some of the character ideas.
We can come back with some character ideas. That would be sick.
sick.
I'm gonna take dibs on. Let me look at the roster real quick. I'm gonna take like 3 characters.
Keeping in mind all the mechanics that we have established already and shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab Crocodile. I'll grab Buggy, and I'll grab Kaido. It'll be my 3.
I'm gonna lie to you, I'm not about to commit to nothing, so I respect that, dude.
Let's go. I was about to say the same shit, bro. Like, you take whatever you want, bro.
Whatever the next break time is, I got a week from that point to flesh out 3 characters. So
you want 27 more, bro? I saw you.
Not just that. I just realized though we could definitely add a lot more characters just because they're assist only as well.
Yeah, we gotta
This
think
is
about
playable.
assists, like
Right,
parent.
Yeah,
because
when we do the next part, we can do assist characters. We can also even get into DLC.
I do got one unfortunate thing to say. Carrot not getting in my game. I'm sorry.
Not even as an assist.
Not even as an assist, bro.
She could be a background character or something.
Damn.
Background character.
Nigga said she in the back of the fire festival fucking eating.
She could be a card or something. Like, she not in my game.
You know what it is? It's when you fight Paris Sparrow with the Nekomamushi, and she's in the back on the ground, like after she lost. That's how she could be.
Exactly, bro. The same with Drake. He could be in the fire capital, just get folded by somebody.
Max.
No, he's just on the ground fucking.
Yeah,
that's it.
It is dragon form specifically, or his dinosaur form. We gotta have that fucking wasted ass fruit.
Yeah, it should be sick.
Oh man, the hair.
All right,
I think it's good to
so what
call
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link to the document in the chat, so only we can look at it and edit it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for this one. This is a really fun episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will come back to this next break week, and next week we got a chapter. We get a chapter this week. So
yes, sir.
we'll be back with our regular manga review shenanigans next week. Make sure you guys tune in. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Podbean, all that good shit. We appreciate y'all. You guys tune into the Twitch next time so you can watch all the shenanigans live. Thanks for all the support. We'll be back next Sunday, 12 p.m. to go over our manga chapter. Sound good?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And next time, guys, you take it easy, be safe, be healthy. We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all when we see y'all. Take it easy, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Nice W episode. That was mad fun.